I'm gonna make a gluten-free dish. Chicken nibbles with wilted spinach and peanut sauce. Bit of a Japanese-inspired dish. And what better ingredient to use than Kikkoman gluten-free, naturally brewed soy sauce. First thing I'm gonna do is make the marinade. So I'm gonna start with the Kikkoman gluten-free soy sauce. Now, and I also noticed on the soy sauce bottle that it's got a little logo. And it's a grain of wheat with a big cross through it, which means that it's certified gluten-free. Right, I need 4 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, you probably know that Kikkoman is a world-renowned brand of soy sauce. It's naturally brewed. It says so on the bottle. It's made from 4 natural ingredients: soybeans, water, salt, and rice. So, that's what I'm starting with. Okay, I need 4 tablespoons of mirin. Then I need 4 tablespoons of ginger juice, and this is how I'm gonna get ginger juice. I'm gonna get myself ginger and a grater, and I'm gonna grate this up. I'm gonna grate myself a nice little pile of ginger, not worried about the skin, and just grate it up. It's quite a coarse grate here. You can do it finer if you want to. It just means I haven't got bits of ginger floating around when I cook the chicken. You just get that and squeeze it, and you get ginger juice. Dead easy. And that's all the marinade is. 3 things: ginger juice, mirin, and of course, Kikkoman gluten-free, naturally brewed soy sauce. I need about a kilo of chicken nibbles, and you just throw them in there. And you can leave these in here a couple of hours if you want to, overnight, and they're just gonna soak up all that lovely flavor. So I'll just turn those over, make sure they all get dunked in that lovely marinade. Often, gluten-free products aren't as good as the original, but with Kikkoman, it is. If you're not worried about gluten, you can make this dish with Kikkoman naturally brewed regular soy sauce, or you can make it with Kikkoman naturally brewed less salt soy sauce, which of course has 43% less salt in it. Chicken nibbles are ready to go in the oven. Get yourself a roasting tray, and all I'm going to do is pour that all onto there, spread them out, and I'm going to throw them in the oven for about 25 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. And while I'm waiting for the chicken to cook, I'm going to make the peanut sauce. Okay, I've got a mixing bowl. I've got a cup of finely ground peanuts. They've been roasted, but they're not salted. You can tip that in there. I've got a little bit of mirin, which is Japanese sweet cooking sake. Sweetens up the sauce. And I want 3 tablespoons of Kikkoman naturally brewed, gluten-free soy sauce. 1, 2, 3. Trust me, that's 3 tablespoons. Give it a stir up. I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. So you get this lovely, thick, sort of chunky roasted sauce. This is a really simple dish. It's 3 or 4 really simple things put together. The first thing, and it's ready now because I can smell it, is the chicken, which I used the Kikkoman in. It's in the oven. So these are the chicken nibbles. They've been marinated in the ginger juice, the Kikkoman gluten-free, naturally brewed soy sauce, and the mirin. We'll just turn those over. They're looking really good. Okay, next thing I need is some wilted spinach. I've got a pan of boiling water here. All I'm gonna do is pick the spinach up, drop it in there. So the minute that collapses, it's ready. I don't want to cook this too much. Strain it, it's done. And I've left the stalks on. I want to treat this like a vegetable. The stalk's gonna taste good. And now I can serve it up. I've got some steamed rice here, just plain old steamed jasmine rice. Some spinach on there. Very simple dish. Some of the chicken nibbles. I've got my sauce here. If you leave it to sit, it'll thicken, so I'm just going to thin that with just a little more water. Sort of like almost like a Japanese flavored peanut butter or satay sauce. It's very, very good. Stir that up. And we'll put a little bit of that on top as well. And I'm just gonna sort of throw a bit on, dot it round. And there's the dish. Gluten-free chicken nibbles with wilted spinach and peanut sauce. Kikkoman gluten-free, naturally brewed soy sauce is available nationwide from Asian shops or your local supermarket. And if you can't find it, it's either in the gluten-free section or it's with the soy sauces. Just ask and they'll show you where it is. And if you want this recipe, go to foodtv.co.nz or kikkoman.co.nz.